Education is the foundation of society. It shapes who we are, what we believe in, and what we contribute to the world around us. What does education really mean? Is it just about grades or gaining skills and values that create change? In line with UN Sustainable Development Goal for Quality Education, our team decided to actually look upon what education really means to people from different walks of life. We asked some students, teachers, community members some thought-provoking questions about impact, purpose, and accessibility of education in our lives.
What does education mean to you?
Education means learning new things to achieve my dreams.
Education means wealth and opportunities.
Education means learning and growing to become a better version of myself.
Education is learning methods.
Education is knowledge.
Education is knowledge, gaining knowledge through which we can have the values of life.
Why is education important for individual and society?
It is important because it helps us learn new things and do well in society.
It's to build a bright future and become a responsible citizen.
Because it helps people to improve their lifestyle and contribute positively to society.
Education is important because it helps people to learn new things and helps society to grow better.
It helps to lead a better life.
Education is very important to know the goods and bads of the society. Education helps in people knowing the good and bad of the society.
How do you think education brings positive change?
There are many ways by which education brings positive change, like it helps people open their mind and it helps making better decisions for everyone. And as we can already see the changes, like 50 years back or right now, there are many things which has changed and made a positive impact on people, whether it is a child or an elder person, equality or poverty, everything has a positive impact. So yes,
I think education slowly changes people's mind, thoughts and attitudes towards everything, and I guess that's all.
Okay, so according to me, education brings positive change by opening minds, building confidence, and helping people make better choices. Also, we can see that it gives us, the power to improve our lives and support others, and also, make society stronger and more powerful.
Well, coming from India, where illiteracy is very high, education brings a positive change. Everyone should know this, because education, in spite of basic subjects which we define as society, it's very important to know, to be aware of ourselves, to be aware of the society, our body, how it works. That's basic and that's very less known in India, and how to present ourselves in society, because that is a very basic knowledge everyone should have, according to me. So yes, that is one of the very important major positive changes education brings, and everyone should know that.
What is the role that education play in shaping the future of society, and what is your opinion for that? Education helps us to shape the future of society by teaching people knowledge, skills, and how to survive, and how people become responsible in their duties and being challenged.
Okay, so first of all, education is the most important in building our career path. Yeah. And education helps each individual to be more skilled professionally and to be responsible.
Education helps the future of society by teaching them values, culture, knowledge, skills, and it helps to reduce inequalities.
Education helps people to learn and grow for better future.
Education shapes the future by teaching people to think and work, and it also helps to build a better society.
As I guess, education will help an individual to pursue a meaningful career, and it would help them to understand the world better, and it is very necessary for every individual to have a proper education.
What does a student need more? Knowledge or skills, and why?
Okay. So for me, I think as a foundational thing, they should get a good knowledge first. Yeah. Skill is something which should complement the knowledge. Okay. So until unless you have a good skill, that knowledge is of no use. Okay.
In my view, I think that students need more skill, more than knowledge, because know that we can get more anywhere. And nowadays, the global life is changing about that. The trend is coming for skill. They appreciate about how we get more skill.
Differentiate between knowledge and skills. Knowledge is related completely something you've been practically doing, then you'll be gaining the knowledge, which helps for the long term. Skill is nothing but a person should have that willpower to make himself molded accordingly to skills, what he can do completely different comparatively others are doing it.
According to me, a student needs both knowledge and skills, but skills are more important, okay? Because they show us how well you can use your knowledge, and in real life actually. Also, knowledge gives us information, and skills help us to apply to solve problems in our studies and in real life as well, is what my...
According to me personally, a person needs knowledge more than skill, because it's my interest. But when you ask a student, they definitely need skill, because in practical life, the requirement they have is job and settling, and that requires skill. In this world, it demands skill.
Skills, because with skills, it helps in real life also. Skills are really important.
What are the most significant challenges faced by education today, and how can we address them?
The significant challenges faced by today's education is the mental health and well-being of students. because I would say that nowadays the teachers are just focused on giving a lot of homeworks, and students are facing a lot of academic pressures and stress. So instead of that, they can just focus on giving a quality education, like they can reduce the homework. Instead of that, they can teach a moral values for them, and a friendly learning will be good, I feel.
Basic education today are, firstly, there's a great divide amongst the rich and poor. That basically means that college education is getting more and more costly and people are unable to afford it. People who really deserve it are missing out on seats and opportunities which are conveniently given to the rich who misuse it or not use it to the fullest. And secondly, in my opinion, the challenges faced by education today are that what they teach in colleges is more of memorizing stuff and it's very outdated. And the way we can solve this is by inculcating more industry-related projects and an experience which will help them to become better and also achieve bigger goals.
There are a lot of challenges in the Indian education system. First and foremost, basic education for all the children is lacking. We don't have good infrastructure in schools. The quality of teachers is quite pathetic, and so there are a lot of dropouts also from schools. There are many of these high-fly elite schools for those who can afford. But what about good basic education for all the children? So that is something which I feel is a great challenge. The government, unless the government puts in proper funding and proper infrastructure and ensures that there are good quality teachers, this challenge is not going to be addressed, and it will continue.
The significant challenges that we are facing in schools today are very, very basic, where the teachers are not given enough training how to handle kids. There is no empathy. We don't need sympathy, we need more empathetic teachers, unbiased. And adding to that, I think the current syllabus that has been developed is not the kind of syllabus that had been followed in our country, and it is all the colonialism residue that we still follow, and we need better syllabus to follow, and probably that is what needs to change at the ground level. And of course the training to teachers, and make it more fun in school and not make it feel like a more pressurized feeling for the children to go to school, or they shouldn't be crying to go to school. They should be more enjoyable, and it should be fun for them to learn. So this is what I feel is wrong on a basic level. I wouldn't say wrong, but it needs to be improved.
Through these conversations, we just realized that education is not about textbooks or classrooms, it's about empowerment and opportunities.
Quality of education helps people to think critically, act responsibly, and build a more equal, sustainable society.
But for education to be truly meaningful, it must be inclusive, reaching every learner regardless of their background or circumstances.
We learned that small changes like improving teaching methods, using technology wisely, and encouraging creativity can make a big difference.
Education is the key for shaping a better future.
And it begins with ensuring quality learning for all.
While filming this Vox Pop video, we realized that education means different things to different people. For some, it is knowledge, while for others, it is empowerment of freedom. One surprising thing that we came across was that how people were connecting education not just to academic success, but for life values and life skills.
We also learned that access to quality education is still a major challenge, especially for those from marginal backgrounds or from rural communities. This experience made us reflect on how education can truly transform lives when it focuses on inclusivity, creativity, and real-world learning.
In the end, we understood that education is not just a goal.
It's a shared responsibility that shapes our world.
Thank you.